he was messaging or he wanted to talk to me. He said this was just when your commercial check ride had a
Yeah,
little
my
bit of
instrument
up
check
and
ride was
or
up and
instrument,
yeah.
yeah. And he called me and I couldn't answer, or he texted me, and I said, "Sir, I want to help you. Just message me. How can I help you?" Because then I can send to Chaya or Janet or Lauren or Satinder. We have great
Yeah,
staff, as you
we do,
know.
we do.
So rather than me getting on call, because with the time zone also, when I'm available, maybe they are not. The goal is to address the problem quickly, and I have my ways of doing it. So, and with your dad also, and I can see that you have very supporting dad. He was very to the point that what's the status? How can we get it done? And how is Moksha doing? Something similar like that.
Yes.
If I can probably pull up in my phone, that was probably one of the only times that he contacted me. And I was very happy knowing that you have such supportive parents, and a lot of our students do. And so that was the point that, and I tell a lot of parents that, I wish I can get on the call and talk to you every day. Unfortunately, I cannot, but I'm here to address any problem there might be. And that we do. Anytime they tell me, okay, my daughter or my son has a little bit of fever, what can we do? In 5 minutes, day or night, I get that addressed.
You remember I fell from the aircraft and
Yeah.
you came to the hospital?
Yeah. So somebody told me, and I went to the hospital. It was a Sunday or Saturday, I know, because I was at home, and I personally went to the hospital, and I checked on you, everything was okay, and then I notified your father that he didn't contact me because I think your friend was in contact with your dad about the
roommate was in
status.
contact.
Yeah. But I still felt obligated as a school representative that I should notify your dad that, okay, I checked on her, everything's okay, don't worry, and if anything needed, I will go to the hospital personally, which I did.
Yeah, you did.
So, yeah, it's important for me that all the students have that homely vibe,
Yes.
that somebody you can talk to. About a couple months ago, we had a student getting a little bit homesick, which doesn't happen too much, especially when they have friends like you and your roommates. Nobody gets homesick.
Ouch, do not talk about your
Nobody
roommate.
wants to go to home at that point. They
We do
want
not
to,
wish to.
which is a good thing. I'm giving that as a compliment. But then there are some students that might feel homesick, so the student's parent called me. Again, unfortunately, I couldn't answer, but I replied. I said, "How can I help you? Please text me." It said the student had a little bit of personal issue. Me and Lauren, we went there. We talked to the student. We spent about an hour or so. Talked to the student, got her in good spirits, went back. The student started flying again, got in better shape and whatnot. So it's important for me. I might not answer personally when there is maybe airplane issue or instructor issue or check ride issue. But if somebody personally is not doing well, health or mental health wise, physical or mental health wise, I personally get involved because that's more important than anything else.
Obviously.
Everything else will happen if you have good physical and mental health.
Yes,
that's
sir.
most important.
Completely understood.
Yeah.
So, sir, my next question is, this is a question which, I don't know if you believe in this or not, but have you heard about Nazar?
Yes.
Do you believe that, Nazar is somewhat happens there? Like, sometimes the market goes up and down, and there are so many big competitors around the world, and now Skyview has also become one of the greatest flying schools. So, do you believe in that?
I do believe in that. However, after seeing everything that I've seen, experienced, the bottom line to anything, anywhere, any profession, any study, anything, including medical and doctors' professions, the bottom line is hard work.
Yes.
Okay. This one particular student who recently transferred to our school from another school, having a lot of problems there at the starting point. Right after he contacted us, then someone else Well, actually connected us through a person who completed from Skyway in 7.5 months recently.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
I got it.
his friend that Risha recommended him to Skyview, where unfortunately this guy was already enrolled in another school. Unfortunately. Then he talked to me, talked to him, he talked to the school staff. Then another one of our partners in India talked to him and said, if you had to go to US, you might should have as well just gone to Skyway from day one. Why did you even go to another place? So this is a second person telling him something. Then he talked to somebody else and they were like, well, why would you go there? You should have gone to Skyview only on the first place.
Yes.
So now they hear this from multiple places. That's because the staff that we have, I give full credit to our staff.
Yeah, obviously.
I guide them in proper direction that I feel that helps our organization, but ultimately they are the blood and soul for the company.
Yes, our in-house maintenance.
Right? Everything. So that hard work that we all have put behind it, that everyone from all directions tells someone that go to Skyview, go to Skyview. So that helps me feel more comfortable over the nazar.
Yes.
You know, so even if there are nazars, the evil ones, but this is what we have done and we're doing, and the great staff we have that overcomes all of that.
Completely got it, sir.
Yes.
So my next question is, what are your future plans, or what are the thing, like, are we like gonna make Skyview more big, or what are your future plans when it comes to a flying school?
See, the goal is to keep doing it right.
Yep.
That's the goal. Whether we do it on a small scale, on a larger scale, that is secondary. Primary goal is to do it right. Primary goal is to help students get the license, good quality training, help them with license conversion. We have grown about 300% in last 3 years.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah, year over year growth. If I look back to 2021 to 2022 and where we are now, that's 300% increase in terms of fleet, in terms of the hours, in terms of the students we've graduated, which is a lot. Now remember, over the years, Skyway has done over 56,000 hours or something. That's just a number I'm thinking. It's
56,000.
probably more, lot more. I haven't done the math. Skyway has been around since 2002.
Yeah.
So that's 23 years now. We've had our 141 certificate for about 10 years,
10
more
years
than
now.
10 years.
Yeah, I was the one who said, sir, certificate is gonna expire. What should we do?
Right, yeah.
Sir is like, it will get renewed.
It
Do not
was,
worry.
we just got it renewed,
Yeah.
and so that's another 2 years. Every 2 years it renews. And the CVAs that we have in house, with all of these things, it helps us control everything that we do. So, like I mentioned, the goal ultimately is to do it right.
Yes.
Whether we add more airplanes, we keep the same number of airplanes, but each student that comes through the program should exit the program with the same level of satisfaction that you have, and number of other 100 students that I can name right now that I'm meeting in Mumbai in next few days. So that's the goal, to keep doing the right training.
Yes. So guys, if not, your flying will not be as a always going this way. It will always be downfall, upfall. You should like, that's what I also did. I used to blame school. Ki nahi, school mein ye dikkat hai, school mein. But then I got to know it was not school. It was how you work out things and how you prioritize your flying. And I just feel ki the way everything was told to me, because tab I was very young, didn't know how to be a mature girl and how to put your statement. It's just that how you prioritize your flying over going out and over parties or over anything. If you have flight, just sleep, baba. Do not cancel by saying I have leg issues or I cannot fly or this or that. Simple as that. That's what I thought. If I would have kept that in mind beforehand, I would have completed my flying way too early than possible. It was always Skyview who was to be like, it's okay, it will happen, it will happen, it will happen. And Satinder, keeping in mind the way he has helped me with everything, from my instrument till my commercial, I knew the only person after you was Satinder. Not even my instructor. I'm like, Satinder, problem. Satinder, problem. And then I'm like, can you ever smile at me and say, Satinder, good day? He's like, always coming, Satinder, problem. Like, the way you see your flying and the way you see the positive side is way too great, because life is all about downfalls, upfalls, downfall, upfalls. The way you see it, that's what more important. That's what I believe now. Be conversion में दिक्कत आ रहा है, I'm like, it's okay, it's just the part of process. That's what I'm gonna tell my kids, how I became a pilot. That's
So-
how it is.
So here's few things actually I can mention on that, the ups and downs. So when you, what did you have for dinner yesterday?
Me?
Yeah,
I don't remember. It was, I think, poha. I had poha.
poha. Was it dry or with masala and
With
spice?
masala,
and,
spice,
right?
yeah.
So mix.
Yep.
What did you have day before?
Pizza.
Pizza. What kind of pizza?
Neapolitan pizza.
Neapolitan.
Yeah.
So with lot of ingredients.
Yeah.
Is that better or just a cheese pizza better?
That better.
That better, right? Now pizza in general might not be better, but it's better with a lot of stuff on it.
Yeah.
Poha that you add with masalas on it. Well, in general, some of the masalas not good for you, right? It's bad. Will you eat poha without that?
No. It's,
No.
No.
Right? Even though it's bad, it makes it taste good.
Good,
right?
yeah.
That's what life's about. Every day, not just for flight training, not just waking up today was difficult.
Yeah.
Coming here was difficult.
Yeah.
Answering the security guy downstairs was difficult. Deciding whether I can do this trip coming to India was difficult. A very wise person about 6 years ago told me, this guy, he used to do Gayatri Havan.
Oh.
Okay. He passed away recently. He's no longer there, but he was a doctor. And after he retired from practicing medicine, he devoted his life in Gayatri Havan.
Yeah, got it.
So when I visited India with my wife first time after we got married, by the way, the thing that you might have heard, there is a woman behind every man, hands down. Of course, the support that
I have seen it already.
you see, you
I
met
have-
my wife, yeah.
Always she's so happy, and
Yeah.
always we go like she's always like a sister. She have never been like I'm Joyce's wife. No, chill, relaxed, and everything. I know.
Yeah. So I'm the lucky one in our marriage. I'm the lucky one, whether it's to take care of me or our daughter, or to take care of us as family, or anything. When it comes to, I'm the lucky one. I tell everyone that I travel so much, especially these days. She's there taking care of her daughter, which even two of us sometimes not enough to handle that little human being.
I know.
Her alone with her full-time work and still managing that and the house, that's superwoman. Beyond that, the person that I look up to. So that's my wife. Yeah, none of this, of course, would have been possible without her. Her support is just A plus 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 plus. Anyways, back to the ups and downs. So when I visited India with my wife after we got married, the doctor who used to do Gayatri Havan, he said that, remember, there will always be, and this is a doctor, so he gave that EKG example, that in EKG, you have this graph going up and down. As long as it's going up and down, you're good.
You good.
You're alive. The moment it goes straight,
You're dead.
you're dead.
I was about to say that ki once you think now your problems are ending or there are no problems, just keep in mind, I have just heard it or I just read it in the novel. It was some novel I was reading and it was written, the last line was, once you think there's no problem and your life is going very straight, just think that your end is coming
See,
really
yeah,
fast.
that's the biggest
really,
problem. Only the dead have no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, here's the thing. Bottom line, hands down, life was never easy. It's not easy today. It will not be easy in future. That's life.
Never be.
And that's the part. So just how you like your food with a lot of different herbs, spices, variety, which may not necessarily be good for you. but you can eat your food without it.
Yes,
That
obviously.
that's life.
That's
The
life.
bad makes the good look good. Otherwise, there is no value of the good.
There's no value at
So
all.
yeah, that's about the ups and downs.
So I would like to ask this, like, sir, what would you give one brief statement of how flying works or how you feel, and would like to conclude, the way it motivates student, and have their CPL ASAP or something like that, which motivates them to start their flying training ASAP. Yes, sir.
It goes back to the part I was mentioning about hard work. I can sit here whole day and give you all the advices of
Yes.
how to choose flight school, which is Skyview is the best, as you
Yeah,
know. So we
we
won't talk
are.
about that too
Yeah,
much.
obviously.
With the in-house maintenance and
No
now
DP
we
problems
have
now.
yeah DP is matter of fact these days we have 27 check rides. Last
Why
one we
am I
did.
not there in Skyview right now?
Yeah,
We used to
so-
fight. DP, DP,
I
DP.
know, yeah, it's like that ups and downs. There's gonna be
Yeah.
problems, we find solution, we fix it.
Yeah.
Now we have 6 different examiners. I don't think any other school really works with 6 other examiners. So we have that. We're blessed here that the staff that we have, Chaya, works very
Chaya,
closely with all
Lauren.
these examiners
Yeah.
to make it happen.
Yep.
I would say hard work. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you about how to choose a flight school. The moment you realize that it is the hard work end of the day, just stay focused for those 8 months. Stay focused. Do your ground training, do your flight training, just stay focused. Use your school's resources. For us, we had the same resources that we gave you, or when we gave the other students, or anyone else
Yes, completely
that came
get it.
before or going to come in future. Some students completed in 7.5 months. 2 students we had the time completed in 6
6
months.
months, 6 months, yes.
There are some students taking 10 months, some 11 months. See, the thing is, they all have
Their own pace.
common resources, which is Skyviews, management, instructors, aircraft, same weather.
Yes.
Why some students take 6 months, why some take 10 months, that's individual to individual. There's no such thing as born pilot or born aviator. It doesn't exist. We all study to make it happen. So just for those 8 months that you have, just go laser sharp focus on just getting it done. There's gonna be time before that you can celebrate. There's gonna be time after that you celebrate, enjoy, have fun. Those 8 months, just give your best of the best to
Yes.
just get the training done. That's going to make you a pilot. Remember, when you'll go for any airline interview or any other pilot position interview, you're not the only one. There will be 100, if not 200 more candidates for that same position. Now you have to ask yourself, you're working for that day, the day you enroll in a flight training program or even ground training program, you're working for that day. When you are aiming for the day when why should airline hire you among the other 200 candidates, that's the day you start working towards your flight training.
That's the first question, an airline interviewer also asks you, why we should hire you, and we never get the answer. But yeah, keeping in mind everything, like we have to be you and just enjoy your flying, because guys, this is what you have after 12th. If you're not going into college, Skyview or any flying school which you go to is your college, and it's the only college kind of fun and everything, and you enjoy your flying, guys. Just do not forcefully do flying, enjoy flying, and that's it. Happy landings, and we'll meet you soon.
And if you have not liked or subscribed to Moksha's channel, please do that. You're getting a lot of valuable ideas, inputs on how to start looking for ground school to get a good flight school, which is easy. It's Skyview.
It's Skyview.
Or to get your license conversion, all of that. You have a lot of good and free advice, which a lot of people charge for that. So like and subscribe and share.
Share, guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, guys. See you soon.